A Marine unit had just gotten hit. And I mean, they were bringing in amputees, bilateral lower extremity amputees, just one right after the other. And that's a lot to take in.
And the most difficult mission that we would fly are angel flights, where we would go into an area where a Marine or soldier was killed in battle and actually start the journey of that troop coming home. It was kind of traumatic for me, where we would have the body of a fallen comrade laying in the helicopter, where that is our sole cargo, that was our sole mission, was to escort that body home. The trauma of doing those angel flights manifested itself into nightmares. It was challenging because that could have been any one of us. That could have been one of my best friends. That could have been me. So now as a civilian, I was alone and afraid. I needed to find that structure again. I happened to luck out and I got on board a sailboat with a whole bunch of retired naval aviators and Marine Corps aviators. Once I got on that boat and started racing with them and started expressing my fears and my frustrations of being a civilian, they kind of had a talk with me and said, you have your family, you have your crew. It's not an air crew anymore, it's a sailboat crew. I ended up learning that sailing saved my life. And if it worked for me, it's got to work for other veterans.
Mike approached me about starting a veteran sailing program. And he called me up and he said, hey, I got an idea.
So you can actually use the rules to your advantage?
And that's how the idea of Valhalla Sailing Project came to me.
So you still can't turn?
What we ended up doing was working through the idea that we were going to teach veterans from the absolute foundations of sailing, get them integrated into race crews, and then these race crews became their new family.
A lot of us came here seeking that bond that we left behind in the military.
My very first sailboat race ever, we rounded the first windward mark, and when I looked back behind me, I saw keels out of the water, and I thought, oh my God, what have I gotten myself into? But at the end of that 3-day regatta, I was hooked.
All right, now we gotta go. Go, go, go.